Oh, bro. Okay, it worked.
Yes, daddy.
I feel so famous right now.
Ready?
Yep. What's up, guys? So behind me is Artem and Nikita, of course, and we're going to show you their contraption that they built together, which is this beautiful E30. You guys want to pop the hood? Because that's pretty much the only thing special with it. Oh, bro. All right, so Nikita or Artem, brief overview.
So it's an SR20.
Yes.
It's basically has forged pistons in it and some bearings and some other stuff that we did, gaskets, Pex head gasket in it. And we just swapped into here. We used the Coilover from our S13, did all the piping, tucked the intercooler behind the grill. It's all up in there.
Can we even see it actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There's the intercooler.
So that's pretty much it. Now stock trans. The wiring is still not done, needs to be finished up a little bit, but
Yeah, there's only two things left, which is to finish up the rest of the wiring and then do heat shielding right here for to protect the brake master.
the car's very clean. It's 4-door, full interior.
Let's look at that interior real quick. Wow. That's just running a temporary off-beat garage shift knob. We have a different design now, so check those out, offbeatgarage.com.
And I also made a custom oval stainless steel exhaust pipe for it.
Oh, yes.
Don't look at it from there. Look at
Well, no, you're looking at it. Right?
the side angle's better if you ask me. So now, as Artem will demonstrate, the biggest problem with this car is suspension. Artem, demonstrate.
Moving and grooving.
So KW sent us their new V3 Motorsports coilovers for the E30. So we're going to be installing those today, and it's a pretty simple bolt-on affair because they have an integrated spindle, so no welding required.
Wow. And if you want to find the entire build series on this thing, it's all written out in nice articles. It's going to be on motoiq.com, and there's already stuff already up on there, and it gets constantly updated. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Nikita writes those articles.
Link in description.
Link in description. There you go. Okay, you want to start it up for us now, Arden?
Yeah, sure.
Let me see this thing purr. Whoa, whoa. Nice. Let's go see all the gauges over here.
So we got wideband here.
This is wideband?
Yeah. Boost, water temperature. And here it's oil pressure, oil temperature, and fuel pressure.
Wow. Does it actually, oh, it's not hooked up yet?
Huh?
I said the RPM isn't hooked up yet?
Yeah.
It is, but it doesn't read.
Yeah.
I need to kind of reverse engineer that a little bit.
Looking good. So there's pretty much the overview of the car. Now what we're gonna do is just go and start taking it apart, put some KW coilovers on there.
Oh yeah? Yeah?
Alright, so we got the wheel off. So right now we're gonna have to remove the brake caliper. After that the rotor will slip out, and then we're taking off a couple of other things like this dust shield. Yeah, and this.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Okay, it worked.
Yes, daddy.
Everyone wants to film, everyone wants to take pictures.
I know.
I'm just trying to install my coilovers.
Dude, story of my life.
Okay. So now there's this little tow hook or whatever the hell it is here. So it's kind of convenient where you can zip tie it there. So we're just gonna zip tie it here so it doesn't break anything and doesn't. You can let it go. There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah. There we go. Really easy, really simple. This is this thing that holds the rotor in. This comes out.
Wow, baby.
Okay, now there's three 10mm bolts right here for this dust shield. Oh, you know what? This thing will slide out after this comes out. So in order to take this off, we have to
take this cover off.
I feel so famous right now. There we go. So look, traditionally, realistically, wait, are we supposed to film this? This is a nut that was f***ed up, so this technically is the wrong nut that we put on.
Now that you have the little dust cover off, you see how it has a lock nut? If you call back to the AMG video, we have to deal with the same thing.
Yeah.
So you just hammer this out to not lock it anymore, then you can infect the whole thing out. And now we can zap it off. Ready?
Yep.
I told you we need thin wall for this. Remember it specifically said only.
How did we do this last time?
I told you we borrowed someone else's socket on the track. You said all of them have tools, and we borrowed someone else's impact. It wasn't even yours, I think. It specifically said on the website, I did some research, they're like thin wall only. Does this look like thin wall?
This is the baddest one.
Be right back.
After 2 or 3 attempts, we finally got the right one.
Good.
Oh, nice. Alright. Now let's try to pull this out. Yeah, but the thing is, I think we actually gotta use this. Oh no, okay.
Because we already pulled it before.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't drop anything. Don't drop the races.
That's
Yeah, take that race out.
What's that?
Take that race out, put it in there.
I think it's stuck. Now we're gonna take off this link. Okay, now there's just this one and this.
there you go.
So much fun, huh?
Amazing.
So easy too, you know, just like in the videos. 10 minutes and you're done with the whole car. We gotta take them out and make sure we don't rip them off. Yep, it did the job. There we go. So that's it. Now it's the top is left. There we go.
Wow.
Stance Nation. Well, that's it. Thank you for being with us. This is part 1 of 100 parts.
So these are the new KW V3 Motorsport coilovers for the E30. These are super nice because they come with an integrated spindle or knuckle, which is a forged assembly, so you don't have to cut and weld the factory one onto the coilover. And also two-way adjustable, so you can adjust both rebound and compression. Maybe it's the other way around. It's probably rebound. It's probably compression actually, which is very nice. They're also designed to utilize the factory top hat, so you can actually use your OEM little rubber bushing here, which is nice if you want to keep the car OEM and like comfort. But we actually have these super cool ground control adjustable top hats, which allow you to adjust both caster and camber at the same time. So there's 2 modes of operation on them. So we're gonna slap those on here and it'll be super sick. So we're gonna swap the top hats over. When you get these from ground control, they actually come with a spring perch that replaces the KW one. So just pop that off.
Wow, these are purple though.
Yeah, no, but it gets cold.
Are they left and right specific or?
I think so, yeah. Pretty sure. And then we ratchet.
Very cool design.
Alright. And then we torque to spec. Click! Alright.
Clicked.
Transferring of the dust shield. It's a tradition among Olympians. Make sure you don't clean it or anything, just put it right back on.
Oh yeah, seriously, that's how it's done.
Yep, there you go. Quality install.
YouTube certified mechanic.
Oh yes.
This is gonna be fun. Aha! There we go. Oh. Okay, now we need to do the bearing.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it?
No. The rest we're gonna try truck because I don't have a big truck. I also know that thing tops out at 250 if you put it on 2.
Yeah, I saw it move too.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
You should film this. This is how it's done.
Yeah.
For pictures, we actually pause and we take a picture and we struggle for 15 minutes. Okay, I think that's it, right? Just the link that needs to be connected once the other side will be done, and then the wheel. So we switch to the other side. Alright, so we're gonna unbolt 2 of this to drop the strut.
That's it. And then undo the one for the shock on the bottom?
Yeah. Ah, safety.
Stuck on me. Hey, look, only on one side. Dude, it's like doink, and it smashes the window.
It's clamped together with safety on.
Wow. The safety is off. This is the stock E30 spring right here. There's the new KW1, which the KW1 just utilizes the stock little rubber thingy. Here's the yellow KW spring, and then of course you have the little bottom perch over here, which you can get adjusted, which right now it's set on the lowest setting, so slam to it. Okay, and there you go, spring installed. These are the rear top, or the top hats for the rear. Here's the stock OEM one, KW. Okay. There we go. That chrome like shock body looks so dope.
Move your hand on.
We're just gonna be putting on the wheels now for the rear. So the rear is done. The front is basically wrapped up, but the only thing that was left is connecting the sway bar end links. But on this side, there's been a whole issue with the wheel bearing, so we're trying to get the wheel bearing situated, and then after that, then it can all get bolted up. And as far as height's concerned, we basically made it as low as it can go in the rear, and then for the fronts, we're just gonna match it to the height in the rear. Hey.
That doesn't look much lower. Huh?
Yeah. So we're going to continue messing with the wheel bearing and then get that whole right side finished up, but it's probably going to be a little bit late, and this camera doesn't do very well in low light. So I'll just update you guys during the daytime on how this car turned out. Wow, baby.
Slam Nation.
Pretty good. All right, so Artem, how would you rate the install of it all? As far as the actual suspension goes, it was easy, right?
Yeah. We just had small hiccups.
Yeah, the
here.
problem with this with the wheel
Yeah,
bearing.
KW is actually mounted up really smooth. The rear was extremely easy. The front was a little bit more of like, you know, pieces that you gotta disconnect and connect. And overall, we had some problems. But not with KW, yeah, with wheel bearings and stuff.
Good.
It's a little low right now. I think we might have to raise it up, because I feel like I'm rubbing in the front. Also, the lip that I'm getting is gonna be like this pretty much, so I would be almost touching the floor.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, it's kind of a tight fitment in the front because we need to get different wheels. Overall, handling is amazing. Like we took it for a test drive, quick test drive with Nick yesterday, and it takes the turns nice. It goes over the bumps. Not so aggressive. So far it's smooth. I might make it more stiff later on. We'll need a little bit of adjustment with camber and other things, but overall it's just amazing. Fun ride.
Good. Oh yeah, so for this car, you basically are getting the wheels. Then after that, it's going to get dropped off at the body shop, get all paintwork and everything done, right?
Well, first of all, we got to do measurements for wheels. After that, we're going to have to roll fenders. And after the fenders are rolled, I'm waiting for... I got the IS, it's a sport package OEM lip, side skirts, European grills. I got this grill, I got different headlights. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a couple of things to show up, and then we're gonna take it to get paint.
Yay!
Yay!
High five!
High five! Yay.
here's